Let's watch this. Let's watch when Vice was fond of him, though. I do want to watch that. Man, had that fade even back then, dog. Yo, Vice, what the fuck? That's your first indication that this is not a good guy. Like, you saw that fade and you were like, nah, this is our hero, the hero of the story. Now, remember what I said about the 3-letter agency or like how these guys are allowed to fucking operate?
All right. Hi. Michael Moynihan. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Welcome you.
Thank you. It's a nice apartment.
Yes.
Is it okay if I look around?
Yes.
You show me around a little bit?
Yes, okay, no problem.
This isn't exactly what you'd think Exiled looks like. But there's nothing run-of-the-mill about fugitive billionaire Guo Wengui. The real estate tycoon, who goes by the English name Miles, has spent the last 2 years holed up 18 stories above New York's Central Park, drinking his coffee out of crystal glassware and live streaming incendiary accusations against high-ranking Chinese officials, sometimes while working out.
When did you buy this apartment?
2015?
Yeah? And you paid $68 million?
No. This is all the fake numbers. I like it, Mr. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
President talk the fake news. This is the idea. Really good. Everything about me is fake. Even the apartment price is fake.
Yeah.
I buy the apartment totally pay 82 million.
Oh my God, I thought he was going to say it's way cheaper. Motherfucker said it's 82 million. Oh my God, I thought it was like, oh dude, come on. Now it's like only 30 million or something like that. That's what I thought he was going to say. He's like, no, it's 82 million. Oh my God, bro. He said he's you, but right wing. So literally not me. Like, yeah. The right-wing version of me is just not me. It is like the diametric opposite. Like it's everything that I do not stand for. Which is why it's like, it's just, you know, he anti-Haas. Yeah, literally. That's why he's in a fucking $80 million mansion, a penthouse. You know? If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. Yeah, this is like... Once again, I am noticing that he is very much a right-wing dissident who is anti-China, and it's so odd that he's getting a lot of... you know, positive coverage and being treated like a hero. Interesting to see. You know?
There are a lot of disputed facts about Guo. Everything from when he was born to where he was born. What is known about his Gatsby-like existence is he became close to high-ranking Chinese officials in the 1990s and became super rich through real estate developments. But by 2015, Guo fled to the United States. Just as a government ally he was linked to came under investigation for accepting bribes.
Huh.
Okay, that's a different view. Wow.
Oh, so Chinese still love this corner. This Chinese called diamond corner.
Yeah.
59 and this 50.
I just asked my mom about him, and she straight up said he was a traitorous dog who deserved what he gets. Yeah, but what he got was like pretty solid, honestly. Well, hopefully he will get a little bit more scrutiny now, but like my man was living the fucking high life. I wonder why though. I wonder why. How do you how are you like a corrupt billionaire from China and you're just like able to leave China like that, and then you have so many, and then you have like all of this all of these amenities still? It's just like, who's propping him up is a question I have. You know what I mean? Like, this guy doesn't have a problem with the top of the hour ad break. He gifts subs at the top of the hour, except it's like instead of having you guys gift other subs, the CIA is gifting him subs, if you know what I mean. I assume. Like maybe helping him extract some of his assets out before the Chinese government liquidates it. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. Goth Max Fisher, thank you for the 5. Get the subs, allowing 5 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. He's a 3-minute ad break now. To be honest, he escaped to the U.S. back in 1989 once already. This is his second round. He was ready. Tech Jets, thank you for the 5. Get the subs as well.
This is the southeast,
Yeah.
kind of called Feng Shui corner.
Yeah.
Only New York, super hotel, shopping, super restaurant, super office, and the Central Park.
They did a very, very bad job teaching you communism. The Chinese government accuses Guo of bribery.
Of course, Michael Moynihan will not investigate why that is, that is what he said is true, right? What he said is true. They did a very bad job teaching you communism. Let's investigate what further about what that is. Of course, Mr. Libertarian Michael Moynihan is not going to investigate why he said that or what that means, maybe any of that.
Bribery, fraud, and money laundering.
郭文贵是一个被国际刑警组织通缉的，已经发出了这个红色通缉令的犯罪嫌疑人。
China has issued a warrant for his arrest, but it doesn't have an extradition treaty with the U.S. Guo's turned around and used YouTube and Twitter to level the exact same corruption charges against top members of China's Communist Party. He accuses the government of being a mafia and says he's fighting for China to stamp out corruption.
This American, great American, this is big valuable, but sometimes Americans forgot this. Only think money, think big house. No, your freedom, your security, this is number one important. This is the 21st century. We need ruled by law.
It's just so funny because this is the old video where Michael Moynihan, again, libertarian Michael Moynihan is like glazing my man here. A heroic anti-Chinese dissident, you know what I mean? And now he's just, he's under investigation. How would he, even with China's help, move billions of dollars out of China? I'm trying to imagine how that would work. I mean, we know already that Chinese wealth, like wealthy people in China, buy properties in the United States all the time. One, to shelter it from the wandering eyes of the American government. He was a real estate guy, so he probably took some of his assets and as a Chinese national, took it to North America. So he bought a bunch of stuff here. That is like, you get to put that in, not a Chinese bank potentially, but a Western one, like a Swiss bank or some shit. They'll usually help you out. They'll help you move those assets as best as they can. Same with Canada too. I mean, there's a reason why when you get like the Panama Papers and all these other fucking leaks, like rarely do you ever see a lot of like American wealthy people on there. Do you want to know why? Because we are the fucking tax shelter. Like we have Delaware. You don't need to go to fucking another country. You don't need to go to an island to shelter your assets. We are the island. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of wealthy people love dumping a lot of their funds here. And especially if they are a dissident, of America's foreign adversary, China, all the better. Yeah, you go to South Dakota. Exactly. You don't have to go anywhere. You can just like come to South Dakota.
Ruled of the law, not ruled by mafia.
So one man in an $82 million apartment with a YouTube stream can change China?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
We show you.
Guo live streams every day, sometimes for hours, exposing or threatening to reveal secret business.
Yeah, this is what I could be doing instead of what the fuck am I doing? I'm doing what I'm doing to a bunch of ungrateful motherfuckers.
Deals and financial collusion.
新届常委当中，我要抱着那两个常委的料，我希望不能，我希望我不去。
For the record, notice how the ultra wealthy real estate developer still values live streaming and shit. You know what I mean? pretty good avenue for agitative propaganda, especially if you have literal fucking unlimited funding to prop yourself up, to market yourself adequately. That way, you can get to tap in to the most psychotic right-wing fucking weirdo networks and make a name for yourself and slowly but surely agitate and educate them, you know, towards whatever kind of fucking right-wing values you have. Interesting to think of, you know, when you think of how a lot of people often will say, oh, who gives a shit about live streaming or whatever. But like, clearly there is some level of importance there, right? There is something there that is important enough for this guy.
Okay. This is my job now.
It's your job now. You're a TV star now.
No, I don't like it.
How'd it go? Go okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Really good.
Guo says it's his live streams and tweets that toppled Meng Qianzhu, the former head of law enforcement, and Wang Qishan, China's anti-corruption czar. Guo called them his top enemies. Neither were investigated or charged with anything. But last month...
China's anti-corruption czar is his enemy, dude. That's awesome.
Both retired from Chinese leadership.
Not long ago, you said fairly recently that China's hacking power could have an effect in this country worse than 9/11.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. This phone, this one. I want to show you.
Oh, no wonder they love him, dude. That's crazy.
Just yesterday, we sent back. I forgot.
You don't know which one it is.
This one, just this phone. I take the phone, go on to my yacht. My yacht lose control.
So you think they took over the controls of your yacht?
Control the phone.
Through the phone?
Control through the phone. Control my yacht.
Really?
Yes.
Seriously, they can do that?
Yeah. This I told you. This is dangerous. You need.
Guo's Twitter and Facebook accounts are also routinely blocked. At a recent Senate hearing, Facebook lawyers insisted it was because Guo published other people's personal information.
You did not come under pressure from the Chinese government or any of its representatives or people working for them to block his account or to block whatever it is you blocked.
We did receive a report from representatives of the Chinese government about the account. We analyzed that report as we would any other.
Several members of Guo's family have been arrested. His brother and niece were sent to prison a few weeks ago for destroying accounting documents connected to the family's fortune.
Why do you think the government's so afraid of you?
非常清楚的是，因为中国在过去的100年没有任何一个个人挑战过这个国家的权利，从来没有。
You know, the Chinese government accuses you of doing things like, playing dirty, releasing people's information, and releasing sex tapes and things like this. You accuse the government of doing the same thing to you. Do you regret any of those tactics? That in any of the way that you fought this campaign? Right? You know what I'm saying?
I love you now.
Come on, it's a fair
Last
question.
night, my wife asked the same question.
She did? She asked the same question?
Yeah.
Did she say, you got to stop doing it this way? You're being too hard.
Yeah,
You're being too tough.
Yeah, you regret. You think we have another situation maybe better. This is a very emotional question because 昨天呢，我太太问了我这个问题，我太太很少问我问题，她是一直支持我。我很难过，因为这个问题很严肃。哎呀，对不起，因为这个事情呢，关系到我的家人安全。首先我认为过去的9个月我做的事情一点都不后悔。我拥有了全世界所有人想象的物质生活。我在香港有最大的房子几千平方米，伦敦有最高级的 apartment， 我在北京有最大的四合院，我在盘古有10几个四合院，我有2架私人飞机，我有最高级的游艇，我有几百台跑车，我在纽约有这样的房子，我没有任何物质上需要了。可是我一直在想，我一直这样。
This is so fucking gross, dude. And not because of how rich he is or whatever, or the fact that he's like very clearly trying to say, like, oh, I'm so humble. None of that matters. while literally saying this is all that matters, okay? The grossness, he's just like you for real. Yeah, exactly. Me and the fucking billionaire Chinese dissident are identical with our hundreds of race cars and numerous palaces all around the fucking planet. Yeah, just like me for real. No, we're not just like each other. I'm way more wealthy than he is, dude. Are you kidding me? I have a spaceship, dog. Not one spaceship, multiple spaceships, homie. The fuck do you mean? The fuck do you mean, bro? Yeah. I use this palatial mansion that I live inside of, that you think I live inside of, just to stream out of. Okay, this is a closet. Okay, my real house is not a house. I live in the Getty estate, and I also own the Getty Museum, dog. I live in the Getty Museum, as a matter of fact. Every night, after I clear out the rubble, I get in there, my dick and balls out. Okay, walk around. Anyway. Yeah, $40 quadrillion space mansion. So, you have a Subway boring machine. I saw you eyeing it before. Okay, dude. Yeah. So, the thing is, like, the grossest part about it is not what he's doing right now, self-glazing. The grossest part about it is that the fucking American libertarian is like, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, man, it's so sick, yeah. Oh, you don't care about these sorts of things, but if I keep living like this, will I be happy? No, he's going to say the only thing that gives him happiness is taking down the fucking Chinese government, Chinese Communist Party.
过生活下去，我会开心吗？我会一直高兴吗？答案是一定不是的。我真想改变中国，我要去做这个事情。
Guo is appealing to the United States for asylum and has made friends with people connected to the Trump administration, including Steve Bannon. In the meantime, his sanctuary is an apartment that real estate records show was purchased not for $82 million, but for $67.5.
Oh, shit. Broke boy. See, that's what I'm saying. A broke boy. Like, literal fucking broke boy, dude. Broke boy.